Hey, Planner friends, Petey said hi just as I hit record, so if you did not hear him and missed it, you should know that he says hello. It is time to set up our May 2021 budget. I think that I am finally ready to go and have it all together. So, welcome to Life with Mia. We're going to jump right into the budget, talk about some goals and things that we have planned to do in the month of May, expected income and expenses, and a little bit of debt and savings challenges, and cash envelopes. So, I am using the Erin Condren monthly planner. This is like my big annual everything catch-all budget planner. Then I use the Budget Mom's boxed set. This is the May booklet. And so some things are redundant, some things are not. This monthly planner has a lot more in it, but this is something that I just keep at home. I definitely reference it, but this is perfect for me for on the go. So, I like to use my month at a glance to lay out all my bills. I'm going to go in off camera here and write in some goals and some things to do in May. Then I have my savings challenge from the Budget Mom set up here. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Income, expenses, not too much changing there. We'll come back and talk about it in a sec. Cash envelopes, sinking funds, which for me are, there's a little commingling there. Debt tracker, weekly check-in for cash envelopes, and then business expenses. So that is my setup here. In the boxed set booklet, I have my month at a glance here as well. And I like to use this to, when I pay a bill, to check it off to make sure that, it's paid on time and that I can keep track of it that way. I also track all my expenses on an expense tracker. So then I've written out sort of like notes and things to do, goals for the month. Some of it is carryover from a previous month, but they're just some things that I want to work on. Goals for this month is 1,600 in Etsy sales, save 250, no credit card, track my expenses, pay off Discover card, which is about $400, save about 300 for birthday getaway. My birthday is in June. Those are really the big money goals, but then I have things that I need to do as well. So I need to make sure I get my taxes taken care of in May. I need to make sure that I get a dryer. I don't have to do it in May, but my goal is to get it done in May. So things like that. So that's what I'm working on for that. I photocopied this out of the extra book that comes with the box set. It's like the instruction book. And I photocopied it on some sticker paper and moved it over here. So each month I like to have like a little visual, something I'm working on. So this is for the Discover card, working to get that paid off this month. This one is saving for vacation, which is just really $5 bills, so it's kind of slow going. This is for the business, and then this is a new one for my birthday. I've got my income and expenses laid out here, sinking funds and cash envelopes laid out here. This is a continuation of expenses. And then this is my cash envelope breakdown. My money priorities for the month are, I'm just over it on the refrigerator. So I don't know that I'll do it in May, but maybe. And we'll talk about why in just a sec. Dryer, pay off Discover card. And so this is where I'll track all my expenses back here. So income, I don't expect to be much different this month. We've already got our regular paycheck, $46.34.87. My health stipend will come in, that's $165.75. And so if I'm doing $16.50 for my goal for Etsy this month, then that is about $1,100 after all the Etsy fees and things come off. So I've got that broken down for each week as well. Nothing really new with expenses. Well, there's two things that are kind of new that I can think of. I got a Canva subscription. I needed the professional version because the free one wasn't going to cut it. So that's $12.99 a month. And I also added, well, I did not pause cloth and paper this month, so that was $48. Isis Ella Jewels sub box will come out this month. I don't remember how much it was. I'm guesstimating $45. It's a quarterly subscription. And I guess that's basically it. So one thing that I am looking at is leave buyback. So typically once a year, exempt managerial staff can do leave buyback. What that is you're selling your vacation leave, or it could really be any type of leave except for sick leave. We don't own our sick leave. So I have a lot of leave. I have about, it's over 600 hours. And then because we've been furloughed, we get 2 days a month. So I've not used any of that. I've not used any of my vacation. I've not used any of this furlough leave. So we're, 10 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months in, and 16 hours a month. What is that, 160? So I have 160 hours of that. So the maximum you can sell for the leave buyback is 80 hours. So I'm estimating it to be about $3,600, but then they tax it like at the supplemental rate. So it's like about 38%. So I guessed around $2,200, give or take. My goal would be to use $1,200 of that for a refrigerator. And I may find something cheaper. I haven't really been looking, but I need an ice maker and a water maker, and the amount of money I spend on ice, like my savings that I will realize from that alone, will be worth the refrigerator itself. Need a dryer. I'm estimating about $300 because I am going to buy something used. Rollo is a machine to print shipping labels. I can also print stickers on it. It's a thermal machine. So I would like to invest in that. I've been told you can set up an account with UPS and get the actual paper free. So I'm going to look into that. Looking at a laser printer, a ink machine, and then some sourcing of some products. So that's where I'm expecting the money to go, and I'm guesstimating it's to be roughly $2,350, which is about $120 more than this amount, give or take. So we shall see how it all shakes out. So that is money this month. I don't know where my $300 for my birthday is going to come from, but we're going to see what we can do. It's like basically 30 days from now, and I would like to just take a little weekend getaway, even if it's just one night. Is anything open? Can we go places? I don't know. I live in California. It's kind of restricted here. So some places, you know, y'all free to do what you want to do and always have been. We barely off a lockdown. So I don't know. But I didn't get to do anything last year. I'm a traveler, so this has been rough. So we're going to see what we can see. That's my goal. So, let's see. Let's look at where we are at for debt. So, the debt number has come down. It's $38,799. And here's my little asterisk. It's like $250,000 when we talk about student loans, but we're not talking about those. We talk about the stuff we're paying on right now. So $38,799. Last month it was over 40, so it was $42.55. So we did pretty good in April, and I'm hoping to continue that into May as well. It's about a $14.55 difference. So that's coming along nicely. For my savings challenges this month, I am doing still the 52-week savings challenge. I do skip around, so I've got my little chart back here, and the reason I skip around is because it gets harder as you go. And so I may not be able to save basically $200 in the last month. So I jump around and do it. So my goal this month is to save $52.50, 18 and 12 for a total, I think, of, I have it written down somewhere. I think it's 132. So that is the goal for May. And then for this savings challenge, the Budget Mom Savings Challenge, it's called the Make a Word Challenge. And the way that it works is she had a printable sheet where you cut out some letters, and each letter has a dollar value. So I cut these on sticker paper so they'd be a little bit sturdier. And basically all the consonants, almost all the consonants, are $5. Vowels are $10. And then things like, I think like W, X, Y, and Z are $1. I think those were the only ones that were $1. So you pick 15 letters. So like you put them in a bag or a jar or whatever, and you pick out 15 letters, and then from those 15, you're going to take 7 of them to make a 7-letter word. And it's supposed to be the 5th and the 20th of the month. I'm going to try to do it once a week. So every Etsy payday, I'm going to do the first one today. And then I'll save the money on Etsy payday, which is Tuesdays for me. So I've got my letters here in a little cup, and I thought it would be fun to do it as part of this video. So I'm going to pick out 15 letters, and, you know, if I can't do it, like if I don't have the money to save it once a week, then that's okay as long as I do it twice a month. That's the goal for this savings challenge, is to do it twice a month on the 5th and the 20th. So I'm going to try to do it a little bit more frequently to save more. Let's see. So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here we go, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so then I make a 7-letter word, which is not probably going to be easy to do. Like, I'm not a Scrabble player. I'm not that person. It's probably not going to be easy to do on camera. I see donut, that's 5. Like, 7 letters is hard. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna take my little letters and come back to this off camera, and I'll check in with you and let you know what I selected. Okay, so that is the savings challenge for this month. I'm only doing those 2, that one and the 52-week. And then of course I saved my $5 bills. So sinking funds and cash envelopes. So the reason why I say they're kind of the same for me is because I have some sinking funds that I keep in a cash envelope. And I have some that I keep in the bank. Or I will take the cash envelope when it gets full and put it into the bank. So I just got a little system that works for me. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stuff some cash envelopes. And let's see. So our first envelope is going to be, and if you're curious, this is a file of facts. I typically keep all my cash envelopes that I take with me, which is groceries, gas, household, and eating out in here. And I have this in 3 different colors, so I can change it up depending on the season. But I have not closed out my April budget yet, so this is full and needs to be updated. So I will do that once I close out April. So this is a file of facts. I have 2 of these, a black one and this Budget Mom one, and they work really nicely for storing extra. For example, I'm putting $180 into my grocery cash envelope, and I stuff all of my envelopes at the beginning of the month because my primary source of income is 1 time per month. So I'm stuffing my envelopes typically 1 time per month as well. So I'm not going to carry around $180. So I like to have some backup envelopes for things like groceries, eating out, gas, and household. And so I try to keep myself to like $40 to $50 per week at most for grocery shopping. It makes it a lot easier to stay on budget with that dollar amount when that's all I'm carrying with me. And sometimes if I know I'm going to, like, for example, Sam's Club or something like that, then I will carry more. So I just make that adjustment. I only carry enough gas for what I'm going to fill up to put in my gas tank, etc. So we're going to stuff cash envelopes. So starting with gas for the car, that is going to be $100 this month. And that is the same amount that I did last month. I did not have anything left over. That ended up being perfect. So that is what we're going to do again this month. Okay, so we have here 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then for pet, our little PD envelope, he's going to be in the other book. Okay, so for PD, we're going to put in $20. That's wrong. And we're just going to do a $20 bill. Next, we're going to do health. For our health envelope, we're going to put in $20. Next, clothing. And I have not been funding clothing. This is actually going to come right back out of here. So we're going to add 20 to clothing. I went to Kohl's today and all I got was underwear and socks. And it was $50. I don't even understand it. And it was on sale and I had a 20% off coupon. Make it make sense. Like, I didn't even get that much. I don't buy clothing. That's not my thing. I don't buy a bunch of clothes, so I don't save a lot towards clothing. And yeah, the only good thing about that was the $10 in Kohl's Cash that I can go back and use on some coffee. Anyway, that's my 2-second rant for you. Next we have household. So household, we're going to do 40. That is going back to this book. And let's see. And there's nothing in here, so we're going to add 40. So, dining out, we're going to do 60. Oh, I made a mistake. No, I didn't. Okay, so that's where we're going to do some more ones. Okay, so dining out. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay. Okay, so in our little 52-week savings envelope for this week, we're going to do $52. And that will bring us to $417. Okay, so 20, 40, 51, 52. Then we have groceries. Okay, so we should have 180 for groceries. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. So there's 180 for groceries. Then we need to fill our little, call it the butcher envelope, but it is become a combination of the Butcher and Sam's Club. So we're going to add in 40. And then business, so we're going to add in 20. And I'm not sure, since most of the things I plan to get, I'm going to use that leave buyback for. I'm not sure what exactly I'll be using my business fund for. It may just be to replace equipment as needed, or it may be for sourcing some new items for the shop. I haven't really decided yet. And so I'm going to put, I don't have an envelope for it, but I'm going to put, I have an empty one back here. I'm going to put, it's like a Christmas envelope, but hey, whatever. That's weird to me. Let's see. Did I make myself an envelope that says birthday? Of course I didn't. Okay, well, when I figure out where it's at, where to put it at, I'm going to put $40 into a little birthday envelope. And that was not on the plan of things for me to do, so I'm going to write it down as well. Alright, so $40 going into the birthday envelope. That is essentially it for this month. So it will be interesting to see if I can reach the birthday goal of saving $300 basically in 30 days, while also working to pay off this $400 Discover card, or $400 balance on the Discover card. And I did increase my savings from my paycheck to my retirement account, but because I'm only paid once a month, and I guess I missed some sort of arbitrary deadline, it did not go into effect this month, so it still shows pending. I probably did it about 2 weeks before the end of the pay period, so I'm not really sure why it didn't go into effect this month. But I increased it by $50, and I'm also increased the amount I save each week from Etsy for taxes. So far it's been going fine. So I also added to have, we're going to have 50 a week for taxes, 25 every other week for the car, 25 for the emergency fund, 50 for Discover, and 25 for business related stuff. So That's like a lot. I don't know. It's like $150 to $175 a week. And some weeks I don't even make that in Etsy sales. So we're going to see how it all shakes out. Anyway, question for you all. I have been saving the money from the Budget Mom savings challenges. And so for the most part, every, sinking fund savings that I have, I've got a place allocated for it to go. I've got like my emergency fund, car maintenance fund, vacation, taxes, Christmas, business equipment, home, pet, whatever. My 52-week challenge money is going towards the home, which for right now is the dryer and the refrigerator. But I don't have anything, I haven't designated a place for my savings challenge from the Budget Mom money. So this is what I've saved so far: 48 in January, 70 in February, 65 in March, 92 in April. So I could use that towards birthday, but at the same time, I kind of want to wait until the end of the year. Mainly just because I feel like, I don't know, I want to see how much I can save in a year, which I'm keeping track of it. So obviously I'll be able to see how much I save in a year, but I just kind of wanted to leave it alone. So I don't know. But what do you think I should use the savings challenge money for? That's my question. What should I use it for? Should I use it to, like, at the end of the year, put it all towards vacation? Should I use some of it now to go on a little mini vacation? Are we not going anywhere still? Can we travel? Can we go places? Is anything open? What are we doing? Answer that question too. And tell me where you live that you get to go places, because I feel like going to the grocery store is just like a whole thing. So yeah, that's what I'm struggling with right now. It's like, do I use this now? Do I wait and have a lump sum to use later? What do I do? That's it for setting up our May budget. I've got, as you can see, a long list of goals and things to do, and I look forward to checking in with you all mid-month to see what my progress is. I'm also going to work on a quarterly, so January through April, to check in on my budget from the budget series perspective. So if you watched my budget series, I set up all of this annual stuff, and I'd like to just sort of check in and see where we are versus where we thought we were going to be. One of the nice things, I was looking kind of like at this emergency fund, which gives me an idea of what my expenses are over 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year, is I've had zero to pay towards student loan debt, which, where did this money go? Probably some planner stuff, which is probably not wise. I don't know, maybe I should be setting it aside and putting it towards something else, or putting it towards debt and paying it anyway, like if I, had to. So that's something for me to think about as well. I'm not going to do that anytime soon, but maybe the second half of the year, starting in July, I can start doing that. We'll see. But I know that, like, the car insurance is a little bit more expensive than what I had planned out, which is insane to me because no one's going anywhere. So why are y'all raising rates? And also Instant Ink. Oh no, no. Is that what I pay? I don't know. I feel like it's more, I pay more than that. So my estimate was low on it. So I don't know. We'll see. Most everything else is pretty spot on and has been. And I have right now, so when I did this, I said, I wanted, this is really for another video, but I had said, like, I needed $38.11 to just, like, make it for a month, like bare necessities. And then think this number included my student loan payment, which we don't have to pay that. And then this number included debt that I called like below the line. Like if I couldn't pay it, that you're not getting paid debt. So that would be $49.20. So $38.11. Right now, if I were to like have to pull all the money out of all my little funds, I have $36.40. So I'm pretty close to that number. And like that would be total last resort. I wouldn't want to pull the money out of all my various funds, but it's nice to know that it's there and I could tap into it if I needed to. $1,200 of that is my emergency fund. So like we're doing really good this year. I'm kind of proud of myself. And I'm by no means in an amazing spot because I still have $250,000 in debt. But I have breathing room and I'm pretty happy with that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're still with me, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to ask any questions or make any comments down below and let me know your thoughts on what I should do with that Budget Mom Savings Challenge money. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.